Carlin got 13.
Oh, okay. That's superb, is what that is.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I got DQ'd from the amateur bracket because I had to commentate.
I believe you.
which is unfortunate. Like, I was commentating for a while. I got off. I talked to Elrox, and I was like, "Hey, Alejandro, did I get DQ'd from the casual bracket?" And he was like, "Oh yeah." And I was like, "All right."
Nice.
But anyways, we are into losers finals now, with NF Batmayne and Balance going up against Freaks and Geeks, Ace and Cheeks.
I made that, by the way, just so you know.
Okay.
That Freaks and Geeks, Ace and Cheek stuff.
Freaks and Geeks, Ace and Cheats, copyright Light the Lantern, circa 2018.
Yeah, I agree. That is a truth of the world.
So we've already seen one stock fly off from Ace is the Corn, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Ace is the corn. Cheeks is the cloud.
Yep. A very good cloud at that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Except when he SDs
Yeah,
sometimes.
except when he beefs it, just like that.
Yikes. You
Yeah,
know,
Balance is has been fooling these guys a little bit, I think.
yeah. You know, at first I felt awful about it, but I'm starting to get used to Wii Fit Trainer's male sounding voice.
Are you?
Yeah, it's not as bad as I used to think.
You know, Wii Fit's like, you know what, now that I think about it, I don't really think I have any preferences on most of the male/female choices.
Yeah.
Like, the more I think about it, I'm like, huh. I guess I like female Corn a little more, but that's probably about it.
I mean, male corn's not even a real character, so that's fine.
You can say what you like.
It's the truth. Anyway, back to the match.
Yeah, back to the match. Blue team has a hefty lead. A hefty lead. You can see that a lot of that is down to the fact that, I mean, Balance is at 146. He's still not dead. I mean, even with this grab, he should be fine.
Yeah. Cloud not having any kill confirms off a grab.
Did you see Red Team play around that Sun Salutation and just let Batmayne get hit by it?
He did. That was really good. The simple awareness that the two of them had was phenomenal in the situation. Ooh, nice F tilt to take it. That's probably it.
No, Nair's not going to do it.
It looked like bad DI, so it might have been, regardless.
I have to say props to Batmayne for teaming with Balance, because I got to imagine teaming with a Wii Fit has got to be frustrating sometimes, because you're like, I'm getting comboed and my teammate is going to sit on the ledge.
Yeah. That's honestly the game.
There's not a whole lot to do about that. This is a combined 328% between the two members of the blue team and climbing.
And now shrinking because healing.
and
now shrinking to 0
He's
for
shrinking
both of
to
them.
absolute 0.
Fresh stocks for both of the blue team players.
Yeah, Red Team's going to need something pretty big here because they are, I mean, Ace is down to kill percents. Cheeks may as well be because he is playing Cloud, although he does have limit. And, I mean, you see the percents that blue team is chilling at, and you know that they can heal each other.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Heal each other and themselves in Balance's case. The worst thing about this team for the blue team right now is that they're still Corn and Cloud. Like, they have some of the best, if not the best, kill shots in the game off of both their grabs.
Well, I was too focused on Balance SDing to properly react to that Batmayne up smash. But Batmayne landed that up smash.
Batmayne definitely landed that smash. I agree with that.
Landed it hefty.
He hecking landed it.
Sure.
The big heck.
Cheeks making the tactical skin switch.
Yeah, I agree.
Actually, the tactical model switch.
Oof, you're right.
And I think Balance and Batmayne are definitely content to sit where they are. I mean, again, I've said this, but like particularly with Lucas, I'm amazed by Batmayne's ability to like take these 2v1 situations and just thrive.
Definitely.
Where he's like, I am alone on stage as a character as awkward and floaty and comboable as Lucas, and I'm good.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Lucas isn't that comboable. Like, he gets hit, but like, you don't get too much as he is floaty. He'll just die kind of early. Oh my
God.
God.
Did that kill him at like 70?
Come like at 60. 68.
Oh my goodness, that thing is so strong.
Yeah. Tipper up smash on Wii Fit Trainer is a phenomenal move.
Phenomenal is certainly the word I'd use.
Ooh.
I'm starting to see Cheeks really throw out this limit, getting really liberal with it.
I mean, doubles that tends to be fun. To be fair, most of the time you want to do it when your partner has a grab or something that's completely guaranteed, like they have to land here. But I wouldn't say it's too big of a deal for Cheeks to be doing that. He just needs to be more spot on with it. He's making these risks and they're just not paying off yet.
Okay, Batmayne had to burn his double jump to get out of a sticky situation there, which puts him about pretty close to on par with the other 3-stock holder, which is Cheeks on the other team.
Yeah.
Of course, Balance, he's shown that he can live to basically whatever percent he desires.
Yeah. Until it comes into sudden death percent.
Then, hey, why not?
Yeah.
I guess I'll die now. Good a time as any.
It's definitely
Good
fun.
wait by Batmayne.
Definitely.
Of course, we're going to see the big plank from Balance and actually a really nicely timed soccer ball header from there. But now blue team at the disadvantage. I mean, I'm guessing this is partially due to lack of platforms, since I think Lucas just has a lot of struggle in a doubles format on FD, where, you know, once he gets in the air, it's going to be very hard for him to get back down, which he's going to be put in the air a lot, since he's going to be put in those 2v1 situations a lot with Balance sitting on the ledge.
That's true. And even more so because, like, Lucas is generally thought to be pretty good at, like, the FD type stages in singles due to his footstool combos. But in singles, you just, or in doubles, you just don't get those situations.
Yeah, not only do you get those situations, but again, floaties really have struggles landing sometimes, and Lucas not necessarily an exception in doubles, especially when you're up against two people with swords, which are
Very
notably
true.
bad for the PK boys.
It's very true. It's actually, like, in singles, these are actually two of, both of these characters were smash ups. If not both of them were smash ups.
Okay, Balance actually going to get the deep breathing off, barely surviving. But again, that puts Batmayne in the situation where it's hard for him to come down, but Balance able to give him enough cover to be back on the floor, but that time, it's going to be Cheeks landing that limit. Now Balance is going to be planking real hard. Well, Batmayne's got to go into the paint.
Yeah. Balance needs to be smart about these decisions. The one good thing about this team is that when the Wii Fit Trainer is able to send out his projectiles properly, it's amazing. But when Balance keeps hitting him, he's just going to keep racking up damage on Batmayne. Oh no,
Ooh.
Batmayne trying to edge guard Cloud. This is probably Cardinals, honestly. Lucas isn't an amazing 2v1 character, especially against characters like this. Like, these are just consistent characters that can stay in their face and get kills really easily off of grabs.
And even if they don't, I mean, you can see that these two definitely know what kind of combos they're going to go for. It's just a matter of can they connect them, and usually the answer is yes.
Definitely.
But that back air was so good. Dude, I mean, if Batmayne gets this stock off of Ace, this is, or even Cheeks, this is not impossible, but
Yeah.
we are going to see those team combos come in there from Freaks and Geeks, Ace and Cheeks.
Yeah.
Copyright Light the Lantern Circuit 2018.
Thank you very much.
Sending us to a Game 3 winner of this deciding match. We'll go into Grand Finals to face Lima and Lightning Cam. One of these teams has already played them and
Which
was shown
one?
the power of Lima.
Is it Ace and Cheeks?
That was Ace and Cheeks, yes.
You know how I knew?
How'd you know?
Because I looked at bracket.
Oh. That's one way to know. So Town and City for Game 3.
For anyone that is asking for a bracket question mark, you should actually do bracket exclamation mark.
Exclamation mark bracket.
Exclamation mark bracket, excuse me.
Or if you have the link memorized, which is tlock.challenge.com, you'll be able to update yourself anytime you wish.
Definitely. Ace is now on the Light the Lantern color of Corn, aka one of the 4 colors, so it's definitely not mine only. Ooh, I like that decision, considering it would have killed the
Did you say one of the 4 colors?
Yeah.
I hate you.
There's only 4 Corn colors.
I really do hate you.
I'm being serious.
I think if all of the male colors were on female corn,
Yes.
they would look very good.
They would, but they're not.
And I will say that they still look very good on male corn.
I disagree.
Why couldn't Corrin have just canonically been non-binary? That would have been baller.
That would have been baller. Just looked like how female Corrin does, and sounded like female Corrin does. That would
You
be
just
my
want
preference.
Corrin to be female. Like.
Yes, I do.
I just want to see how this next stock is going to unfold, because right now, Red Team is putting big pressure on Batmayne while they're,
Well, that should be
to
it.
a degree, somewhat ignoring balance. I mean, of course, they've got 94% on him, but on the second stock, they had that on Batmayne, killed him at that percent, already has him down to 1 stock.
So a big thing that eliminates the need to focus the Weaver Trainer in doubles is when you can be aware of the projectiles, and when the Weaver Trainer isn't properly throwing out projectiles right there. He didn't have to throw out the side B there, you know, but because he decided to, he hit Batmayne, which is huge for like the red team. Honestly, this is what they need. They need Bounce to be shook, to not know what to do. They be sporadic with their movements, and they're doing a very good job of it, honestly.
Not sporadic enough to escape Batmayne, though, who stock-wise evens it up, but of course, if you take a deeper look at the percentages, you know that this is not even at all. This is hefty advantage for the red team.
Definitely. Almost a full 2 stocks.
Oh, the dash attack, I think, saves him. And Batmayne trying to go for the dumpster there, at least take away the limit.
Definitely.
Ooh, missing the up air there. I love Batmayne so much. He's sitting at 147, and he's not stopping his going in.
He has another stock to work with regardless.
Yeah.
Relatable.
Oddly, I feel like the red team has better awareness of Balance's projectiles than Batmayne does.
I agree to a certain extent. I feel like sometimes Balance is throwing them out at like situations where Balance can't do anything, and just like that, Cloud, being Cloud and Devils, kills Lucas off a grab from Corrin at 50.
Now look, I know we saw Balance bring back a 2v1, but this is a 2v1 and then a 2v1.
This is unreasonable.
This is, I would say, yes, rather unreasonable. If you're setting expectations on Balance, I would say those are unreasonable expectations you're placing on him.
My expectation is from the tries best.
Those are reasonable expectations. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Dude,
That would have been incredible.
Team Ace and Cheeks, aka Team The Highlight Reel.
Freaks and Geeks, Ace and Cheeks, copyright Light the Lantern Circa 2018.
I agree.
Oh, the forward smash.
It's just too risky. That's the problem. Like, Weaver Trainers' options right now are usually going to be like, use your options off stage, and then camp the platform, honestly. But he's not going to the platform because it's just so scary to be in the air against his team.
Right, and I think the big thing is that even if he, which he didn't, but even if he did take those 2 stocks out, his only chance would have been for then one of them to chase him off stage, get them with the header or something, which is not going to happen.
Do they know this is a best of 3?
Yeah, they do.
Okay, cool.